ATL is dope, but the exurbs in rural areas are shit-tastic and filled with morons. Actions speak louder than words, yet Antifa bad. That's why they say Antifa bad, because they're anti-fascist.
Kemp. My message to Governor Kemp is to...
I mean, I feel like, listen, if you live in a fucking suburb of Georgia, okay? Or if you live in, if you live in a rural part of Georgia, what else are you going to do, dude? You're going to watch Fox News all day. You're not going to go to Atlanta, too many black people. Like, where shit's popping. Every part of Georgia where shit's popping, too many black folks, okay? So you're just going to fucking stay in your segregated community, watch Fox News, watch OAN, watch Epoch Times, eat hot chip, and then once every now and then, when you're no longer going to the local watering hole, everybody from all around the state gets together and has like one big fucking watering hole party when Donald Trump comes around. So like, this is it. This is their whole shit. What are you going to do? There's nothing else going on. I kind of see where they're coming from.
People like this is how corrupted and ill-equipped these people are when it comes to
don't worry about hurting someone's feelings or getting on someone's bad side or your own re-election, but you need to do what is constitutional. And we put you in that office because we trusted you to stand up for us and to do what's right by the law that was written and that our country was founded on. That's what's most important.
Don't worry about hurt feelings. I don't.
Yep.
And I've turned out pretty good.
Yes, you're amazing.
Thank you. Thanks.
Do the right thing. You're a Republican. You better be a Trump Republican. Trump backed you. Reciprocate it. You can do it. And now he's doing it. Now that we're seeing undeniable evidence, now he's going, okay, let's look into it now.
That's so funny. They just like live in their own little reality. Like, no, he's not. Like, there is no undeniable evidence. And no, the Republican Party is not mobilizing to like save Donald Trump by overturning the results of an otherwise democratic election. It's not happening, but they think it is. I really need to know what's going to happen. In some ways, I'm terrified of what's going to happen at inauguration. And in others, I'm like so excited to see, like, will they finally recognize? Will they just think that it's stolen? Will they just keep squealing for the next 4 years, but it doesn't really go anywhere? And when you push back at why they're squealing, they turn around and say, Hillary never conceded, even though she did. Or they'll say Russiagate, even though, I mean, actually, that is kind of true. The Russiagate, you can make a comparison to Russiagate at least. Like, there was a lot of liberals who just refused to believe that Trump was like actually the fucking president or won the election outright. And that's one thing. I guess you can make a comparison to that. But ultimately, that still implies you understand that, like, you're doing something silly, right? Because, like, to them, Russiagate is silly. And in some ways it is silly. But to them, Russiagate is really silly. It's nonsense. It's conspiratorial thinking. So why are you using that as a counter to be like, no, it's my time to be conspiratorial now? Okay? Hassle. This is your worst fucking take. Russia actually interfered. Yeah. Russian interference is one thing. Russian interference secured Donald Trump the presidency, and that's why Donald Trump is Vladimir Putin's puppet, is an entirely different thing. You understand? Like, Russia tried to interfere in the elections, or Russia bought ads, like targeted ads, that tried to divide America, or all that other stuff. Yeah, that's true. Certainly. That actually is the reason why Donald Trump fucking won, because he's Vladimir Putin's puppy. Well, you're silly. You're a silly bitch. Like, Donald Trump's most devastating actions weren't like fucking, I don't know, allowing Russian babies to be adopted by America or some shit. Donald Trump's worst actions weren't like, I don't know, not militarizing the Azov battalion in fucking Ukraine so that, the Nazis over there can fight back against Putin. Like, Donald Trump's worst actions were tax cuts for the wealthy, deregulation. These things were not done as a consequence of Vladimir Putin. They were done because that's what the American corporations wanted. Okay? That's what the American wealthy wanted. So shut the fuck up and stop fucking caping for in a weird way, because you can't like come to terms with the fact that Donald Trump literally won after 4 years and still try to turn it back to like, oh, it's Russia. That's the reason why they fucking won. It's dumb. Okay? Does that make sense? Do you understand my take on Russiagate? Ordered my merch, got a medium instead of a large. I'm not going to wear it until I lose enough weight to fit into it. Check back in a couple months. All right, Mr. Marcellus. You fucking better. Bebela. Oh, Bebela looks good. Lib QAnon. Yeah. There are leftists who think Trump was a better president than Obama. No, they're not. No. No, those leftists are fucking weirdos, man. Who are like, I guess, only hyper focused on like very, very, very specific, like very specific things like Venezuela or some shit. The only part of the Trump presidency that was better than a competent Democratic administration was the only like unintentional aspect of the Trump presidency that was actually better than like a competent Democratic presidency is, you know, coups in Latin American countries, following through on those coups, or I guess what else? It's not even foreign policy because he kept going with the wars that have been ongoing. So it's not like he actually did anything that good. I mean, I guess scaling back on military activity in the Korean Peninsula, that was solid. That was actually at the behest of the South Korean leadership as well, to abide by the terms of the North Korean denuclearization agreement. That was actually pretty solid. But aside from that, like, he's not like he did more drone strikes than Obama did. He rolled back at least like the estimation program that showed how many civilian casualties were a part of the collateral damage in those drone strikes. Trump tried to coup Venezuela multiple times though. The intelligence communities under his administration did, but I think unintentionally his actions undermined the American intelligence communities a little bit. I thought you liked this pulling out of Syria. Yeah, pulling out of Syria would have been good, but I mean, we're still kind of in Syria. It's not like we fucking fully pulled out of Syria. Remember, we're protecting the oil fields. Like, so you got that. We fucked over the Kurds though. Yeah, I mean, that was going to happen. That was a Democrat would have done that too. You're fucking silly. You're a silly bitch if you think that like you're completely oblivious to the history of American exploitation of Kurdish militias and the Kurdish liberation movement for the past fucking 60 years. Like, this is typical America. Bill Clinton did the same shit, and Americans will always do it. Like, they don't give a fuck about the Kurds, bro. What are you, crazy? No, they care about the Kurds as long as they can fucking use them as a weapon to wield in the Middle East against whoever the fuck they want to destabilize. That I'm a silly idiot. I don't think a Democrat would have screwed the Kurds. Yes, of course they would. What?
I have to get it from my
I just told you. Democrats have fucked over the Kurds. What are you talking about? I mean, even Brace, like, who literally went and fought with fucking YPG and shit, knew when he was down there that there was going to be an inevitable moment where the American protective barrier was going to go away. And the Kurds that he fought alongside, also fucking knew that reality. So it's a very consistent thing that America does. Whoa, dude, step the fuck back. You are so wrong. How? Wait, what? What? No, they don't give a fuck, dude. The American government does not give a fuck about the liberation or emancipation of Kurds, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you silly? Right now, as it stands, a Kurdish puppet state, which is the only way that America will allow a Kurdish state to ever exist anyway. For those of you who don't know, 35 million Kurds do not have a land to call their own, okay? They live in Turkey, they live in Iraq, they live in Iran, in some parts of Iran, they live in all of these different areas, they live in Syria. And 35 million of them, they do not have a land to call their own. It's one of the largest ethnic minorities in the world that does not have a land to call their own, okay? So Americans know this and utilize this as a part of their foreign policy, as they always have. The only way that that Kurds could ever have a nation state, okay, the only way that America would ever allow the Kurds to have a nation state is if they had a puppet state in the region exclusively designed with Israel, Saudi Arabia, and American interests in mind. There's no other way that America would allow a Kurdish nation state to exist there. Okay, I've talked about this already, many times. So, right now as it stands, the American foreign interest is, keeping things neutral with Turkey. Keeping things neutral with the Turkish government because that's a way, 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 way larger geopolitical interest for them. Keeping it stable with the Turkish government while utilizing Kurds against ISIS and utilizing Kurds against the Syrian government. You know what I mean? Utilizing Kurds against whoever the fuck they can, while still inevitably leaving them behind, and never allowing them to fully realize a nation state.
Hassan,
and it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Like it's aside from like the Rojava territory or whatever. Like there's not going to be like a communist nation state in the way that anarcho-communist nation state that like Kurds want to build.
Your mods just banned my grandpa in Discord for not
I'm surprised they haven't gone to war with Turkey. What are you, crazy? Turkey's a fucking NATO ally. They're not going to go to war with Turkey. Anyway, top of the hour every hour, 6-second ad break. And I'm going to run the ad and I'm going to keep this video going. I'm almost done with this video and then we're going to move on after that. America would never go to war with Turkey. That's a fucking silly notion, dude. Are you kidding me? It would be horrible for both countries. It's like going to war with Iran.
Unsubbing.
It's impossible. It would be fucking insane. Especially because they're a NATO ally too. And especially because like then you have really fucked yourself over because Turkey is basically the wall against Russian expansion from America's point of view. Your mods spam my grandpa on the Discord for not understanding Discord. I feel at fault as I introduced him to you. Is there anything you can do to help us on?
Current state of politics.
No. What the fuck? Why is your grandpappy in the Discord? I don't understand. You're just scared that America would actually win? You're a 5-month subscriber. Do you really have such childish opinions on foreign policy? Really? That's actually your take? That's so weird.
I am so stoked for the Spider-Man verse.
I'm assuming he's baiting, right? There's no way someone in my audience could be so silly. Someone in my audience for 5 months could have such silly takes. Anyway. Here's the ad. There's a standard 1-minute ad again.
Right. Do you think that's good enough, or do you think he's deserving of a second term, or do you think he's kind of blown it already?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm from Oregon, but if I lived in Georgia, I don't know. This may not be enough because how late. If he was on it immediately, for sure. But we'll see if this is just his one-time nice good deed. If not, he's probably going to be voted out.
We are taking messages for Governor Kemp. We're going to tag him. We're going to have everybody send him this link. Do you have a message for him that you would like to share?
Enjoy your last term.
You're about to find your boyfriend. Y'all will get very close in that cell together, is all I have to say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some jail time that you think about.
I'd say better double check all those wire transfers, before you get a little too lippy.
I just bought the shirt.
I hope you understand what that means. Do you have a message for Governor Kemp, who seems to not have President Trump's back right now with all the irregularities with the election? Do you want to tell him something?
Yes, stand up. Stop the fraud.
Hey, at Hasanabi,
I missed a great joke. Wait, oh no, was he being homophobic?
True Britfag here and really love it when you do your voice for us.
I hope,
asshole.
I'd say Better double check all those wire transfers, you know, before you get a little too lippy.
I hope you understand what that means.
Wait, what does that even mean?
For Governor Kemp, who seems to not
Further back? Oh, it was a rape in prison joke? Oh, come on. That's a staple, dude. That one. That's more like a don't drop the soap is like a liberal joke too. I thought he was gonna go more aggro than that.
tag him. We're gonna have everybody send him this link. Do you have a message for him that you would like to share?
Enjoy your last term.
You're about to find your boyfriend. Y'all will get very close in that cell together, is all I have to say.
Oh, yeah.
About to find your boyfriend.
There's some jail time that you think about.
I'd say,
yeah, it wasn't that good. You can't go halfway with that. No half measures, brother. Hey, you gotta go balls to the wall, brother, next time, okay? You gotta work that out in the shower a little bit further. Now, if I say Boo Boo Bennett at the next rally, you bet your fucking ass I'm gonna make a homosexual joke. You already know.
Pogo.
I'm working hard on that one next time. You know, like I was so nervous trying to think of something witty to say before it was his time. Oh yeah, exactly. Like he's going back home tonight, okay? And once he's done cranking into like sissy hypno porn or some whatever fucking thing he's jerking off to, because clearly there's some repressed stuff going on there. Once he's done, he's gonna be thinking in the shower to himself like, "Fucking god damn it, I had an opportunity to really. It was my moment. It was." I saw that fucking microphone looking extra phallic, and I thought to myself, this is a good joke to make. Come on, Buxton. You could have slayed Queen. That's what you could have done. You fucked it up. Exactly why Hank never wanted to kiss you under the rafters when you were in high school.
Double check all those wire transfers, you know, before you get a little too lippy.
I hope you understand what that means. Do you have a message for Governor Kemp, who seems to not have President Trump's back right now with all the irregularities with the election? Do you want to tell him something?
Yes, stand up, stop the fraud, and recertify the election for President Trump.
Do you have a message for Governor Kemp, who seems to not really care about the irregularities surrounding this election? Do you have a message for him?
Check the signatures. Verify the signatures. If you verify the signatures, I think Trump's going to win big time.
Absolutely. If we cast out all the illegal votes.
That's right.
I don't know.
It's a great argument. It's impossible to defeat. If you assume that every single vote that was cast for Joe Biden is illegal, and every single vote that was cast for Donald Trump to be legal, then yeah, you can always say we need endless amounts of recounts until every single vote that was cast for Joe Biden is considered illegal and therefore is not a part of the process.
If you want illegal votes to count, then you might be a Democrat. What about you? Got a messenger? Got a message? Why do I keep saying messenger? Give a message for Governor Kemp.
Pretty much the same thing. Yeah. I mean, we don't want it to be illegal signatures, you know, for sure.
Isn't it amazing they have all these videos, of people committing irregularities, and none of them have been arrested? Why is no one being arrested? Why is no one being investigated? They're not even being questioned.
That's the problem. I mean, if I would do the same, I would be in jail already, right away. I do something wrong, just a tiny little bit, and I go to jail. And these people, this is unconstitutional. What
I just don't understand how you could talk about jail and the fact that people aren't going to jail and it's fucking bullshit as a Trump supporter, when a big chunk of what Trump has done as an expansion of the executive authority power has been to like just keep fucking spreading pardons like a motherfucker. Just If you're a homie, you get off. Like, it's so weird. Looking at chat because you want to make fun of her voice. Looking at the chat because you want to make fun of her voice. Wait, what? No. No, it's not thick enough for me to make fun of. If it was a little bit more like this, then I would do it, but I can't. I have a better Dane accent because I'm Uthred, son of Uthred, the true lord of Bebenbra. I might have been born into a Saxon family, but I am a Dane at heart. Everybody knows this. I'm not Turkish. I'm a Dane, dude. I'm from Norway.
What they're doing. That's against the Constitution. This is against this country. This is against the American people. And it's destroying our elections and our country.
Well, the left hasn't really cared much for the Constitution.
That's integration. That's integration. When you're a first-gen immigrant, like when you're fresh off the boat and you just, advance directly like 8 steps and go to like, advocating aggressively for perhaps the most reactionary president in contemporary politics, like that brings a tear to my eye. Okay. Like when you jump the steps and it's not your like children's children that become like racist shitlords, but it's literally you, like right off the boat, is fucking dope. It's like she was waiting for this, you know what I mean? She's like, oh, finally now I'm an American citizen, so I can oppress others as well.
Constitution, and they work for China.
Yes,
so
exactly. And I did not come to this country to sit by and watch them destroying everything.
Absolutely.
I want to live here in peace and in harmony, and not by some politicians who are telling me how to live.
I wonder if Republicans feel like she should shut the fuck up and like go back to her own country if she doesn't like it here. Oh wait, no, they won't. They will never say that. 1, because she's fucking white, and 2, because she agrees with them. That only extends to brown people and black people and people that are leftists or people that are against reactionary politics. In which case, that's the only way that they would ever fucking dare say something like that. Well, Republicans and other Twitch streamers have also said, go back to your own country. To me, of all people, even. So.
What to think, what to do, and how to live my life.
You're fighting for this country. You're like the Esther. You're using your beauty to fight for your nation. I like that.
That's why they hate me so much.
Damn, that was kind of a fucking shitty ending to that one. The 90s Pepsi contest that turned deadly. Oh my god, is this the... No, that's not the Noid. Rehabilitation for Vice bloggers? I think I saw this going around.
Sexism.
Isn't this the, like, when you're so fucking woke, you start becoming racist thing? Is that it?
Boo Boo Bennett is like all of Staten Island LMFAO. Hassle.
Any more React options? I literally thought the reporter was joking until the end. No. Boo Boo Bennett never jokes. Gutfeld on Mall Santa refusing the request for a Nerf gun. Supposing how the far right recruits people. Informer. Alexei Papas. I made it to the Olympics. I wasn't ready for what happened next. What is it like to be engaged with a porn star? I'm scared that this is going to be like fucking... What? Hitman 3 trailer? Okay, we got to look at that real quick. Have we made 2K sales? We reached it? Pog. That's crazy. Hold on 1 second. The first time I did a campaign, the first time I did a Represent campaign was in 2016. It was when I had like blown up after the Tommy Lawrence stuff, and everyone wanted merch. Is the merch union made? Bro, I mean, literally look at the fucking... Look. Do you see this, dude? What is that? It's literally on your screen. Anyway. I'm sorry if you couldn't read. I don't know how you wrote, but maybe you can't read. Who knows? But you say there'd be hoodies? No. Sure, but is it made by unions though? So no, there isn't. And the reason why, yeah, union made as in CCP, where every factory is union made. Anyway, the point I was gonna make is I think I sold like around 2,000 shirts in a matter of 2 weeks. The first time I ever made merchandise. Okay. It wasn't union made. It wasn't made in America. I didn't have like a lot of options. I did not have any like room to negotiate, and I didn't even know any better. This time around, the reason why there aren't that many options is because it's union made. Unfortunately, represent my friend's company too. Like a friend of mine is one of the owners of it, but represent is like basically like an intermediary between the content creators and these merchandisers, and they do not have a lot of union merch shops
7 months,
that they work with. Now, the reason why they don't have a lot of union workshops is because they're just more expensive. You won't be able to make that much money. If most people would much rather go to like I don't know, like a $3 fucking shirt place and upmarket. So, the thing I was trying to say is it's wild that took 2,000 for me to sell 2,000 shirts back then. It took 2 weeks, and today I did a fucking very little marketing around it. I didn't really do any marketing around it at all. I just fucking blasted it out, and it's wild that 2,000 of you thought it was cool enough to get a merchandise like this and get it in the first day. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, little marketing, Pepela. I mean, I didn't really market it at all. I forgot to even do like a big reveal around it. I'm never gonna live that down. I am a little disappointed in myself for that. I should have pumped it. Like I should have promoted it more and shit like that. But international shipping is available, yes. I'm not gonna pay $26 for a $5 shirt. Okay, then don't. It's not a $5 shirt.
At Hasanabi, why you shave my Turkish lover? I miss it. Ajan, in 5 years I went from MAGA hat wearing brainwasher conservative to democratic socialist in 5 years thanks to going to college in San Fran, and you, so congratulations, you're just like Christian missionaries colonizing my brain with socialism.
I went from a MAGA hat wearing brainwasher conservative democratic socialist in 5 years thanks to going to college in San Fran, and you, so congratulations. Oh, nice. Pog. Would you consider a female cut? This is unisex, dude. It's not
19 months kind of pop.
It's not a male cut. Like, it's just unisex. What do you mean female cut? So what union is making a fucking $5 shirts in America? I don't know, but Soda sells those shirts for $7 with a discount code POOR. Again, there is 0% chance that Soda can sell shirts super cheap.
Love the shirt
if he works with a drop shipping company. Like, I could do that as well. And I think he's very smart in the way that he does it. It's really clever. I really like what he does. Like, he gets his community to fucking make the art. He doesn't make any money off of it. He puts like 1 cent on top of it or something. But looks like colony border cut straight lines, my guy. What? Does it come in a tank top? It comes in a tank top if you cut the sleeves off. Will it smell like a new shirt? Maybe. I don't know. Glad you used the Obama T font on this. It goes hard. Thank you. I agree. Make V-necks so we can wear them under blazers. I'm from Jersey, by the way. No. Anyway, I made a bet with my delusional dad. He would buy me a PS5 if Biden wins, and I would give him money for selling my PS4 if Trump won. Do you have a PS5 now? How is your dad going to secure a PS5 though? How much would it cost to buy our clothes unwashed? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not selling those. All right, let's watch this.
Racism in comedy and a minority that needs my help.
This is literally an apple. You know, after leaving Vice, a lot of bloggers have trouble reacclimating into normal society.
I see a victim. It's another victim.
So this is a trailer.
Not enough women.
Well, let's just watch it first. So it's my job as a therapist to help them get in touch with the person they once were.
Kind of interesting. The whole place is all white.
Okay, you know what? Let's sit you back down. Let's get you.
Ugh, these are such like bottom of the barrel. Like when you're so woke, you turn reactionary. Obviously had like a decent joke in it.
Here for a long time.
But this one is like it's funny because like Vice reporters do be acting like this, okay? And I say do be acting like this, and a Vice reporter would probably say, wow, that's African American vernacular and totally unacceptable. Why are you doing cultural appropriation? Please stop with your cultural genocide. But it's like Crowder to your jokes, okay? It's Crowder to your jokes.
Back down.
I keep having this recurring nightmare where they need my help, but I can't help them without my Vice job.
Who needs your help, Daniel?
The Latinxes. Without blogging, I lost my sense of purpose.
You don't work there anymore.
I'm on a deadline. I see a white devil, an appropriator.
This is your...
See, that's what I'm saying. Oh, God. Okay, stop. I can't watch the rest of this. It's so bad.
The world of assassination is on the brink.
Oh, every white person is the devil. Like, no, dude, come on. Like, you're like right there. You can make a lot of funny jokes about fucking Vice articles and shit. I think that Bill Hader did a really good job on, what was it? Wasn't it called Documentary Now or something? What was it called? El Chingon. Like that was really fucking funny. That was actually funny. Drones. Oh yeah, drones. Man, that was so fucking good. That was probably the best one out of all of them. You can watch Caitlyn Bennett videos for 5 hours, but you can't watch a single cringe Vice video. It's not even a Vice video. It's someone making fun of, not Vice, but
check out our streetwear brand. You won't regret.
Not Vice, but like it's just like so cringe because it's so fucking like over the top anti SJW. I make fun of fucking people that like go over the top too from time to time, but the creator of that skit is literally a racist.
As you take on the role of Agent 47, his deadly abilities, tools, and instincts are at your fingertips. You get to travel the world and kill interesting people. And with complete freedom of approach, making the how, the when, and the where all up to you. 47 can get in anywhere. Sometimes with the aid of a stolen access card, a gleaned key code, hacking the lock with his new camera, or just using good old-fashioned brute force.
What the fuck?
And sometimes all you need is an invitation. You can blend in anywhere. Disguises offer you access to corresponding areas, but be careful around enforcers. They will call your disguise if they get a good look.
Why is this trailer just describing what fucking Hitman is? I feel like this trailer is just basically explaining what Hitman is to people that have never seen it or heard it or something. Like, just like show me fucking cool maps, okay? Give me like a glance at the story in the background, which I don't really pay attention to outside of this. And I want to know if it's going to be like, oh, this is the tutorial? Oh, that's why. This is it. No. No, it's
47's
not.
arsenal has never been sharper. From the classics to the state-of-the-art. Of course, almost everything is a weapon in 47's hands. But a creative assassin need never touch a
Tactical trout! Where's the tactical trout?
weapon. Surrounding you is a living, breathing world of opportunity. Action, reaction, cause and effect. From unfortunate accidents to careful exploitation of a bad habit. You can trick someone else into doing the dirty work, or you could simply book a meeting with your target. But it's no walk in the park. You must adapt as circumstances.
It's an elaborate definition video on the word hitman. Yeah, literally. It's just describing what hitmen do.
Change. Your targets are some of the best protected people in the world. Some of them so elusive, they're only exposed for a limited time. Unlock new tools and weapons in our mastery tracks. Refine your approach as you advance across 20 mastery tiers per level with new starting locations, new ICA gear, exotic distractions, and stashed weapons. Receive ratings based on your distinct playstyle and skill level. And keep challenging yourself with a slew of inventive escalations and complications.
I've never fucking seen... oh my god. I know I was making fun of the Cyberpunk trailer earlier today, but this tops it. This is like... This is straight up the fucking... This is the weirdest trailer I've ever seen. Hitman was my favorite... One of my favorite games that I played this year. Like, Grand Theft Auto, Hitman, and Sekiro were like my three that I can think of immediately. Like, it's like it was one of my favorite games. It's a great trailer. Wish other games explain themselves this well. I don't know. I just feel like
Master the art of assassination.
it literally reads like a tech demo.
And nothing can stop you.
Arjan, thanks for keeping my cats company while I'm at work.
I just want to... I hope I hope they don't fuck it up. I hope there's like multiple tracks in missions, and it's similar to Hitman 2 because it was really good. Hitman 2 was so fucking good. I'm so happy that I played it. I'm glad that you guys made me play that shit. Fuck it up is the same game, yeah. True.
This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Now, there are plenty of ways you can get inspired
There's
to
Poke.
cook. Whether
Yeah,
you're
Poke
looking
is
to
the one who
impress a
suggested
girl,
it.
you're looking to impress a guy, or your mom's out, and this was the first search result. Nevertheless, the first step of your cooking journey is always the same. Watching Gordon Ramsay make a beef Wellington, and then going online and finding a recipe well beyond your skill level. Now, after you've learned your lesson the hard way, it's time to pick something more manageable. A lot of people get stressed out trying to read a recipe, but it should be pretty easy if you take it one step at a time. In general, I find the only part of a recipe that's hard to follow is the part where it says serves to. Nevertheless, whenever you're cooking something, the first thing you have to do is buy your ingredients, bring them home, set them on the countertop, and organize them before you start cooking. This step is called mise en place, which is French for forgetting half the shit you need.
Okay, isn't mise en place like the post preparation, like the way you put it on the plate, or mise en place, whatever it's called? Or is it actually prep? Oh, I thought it was like... No, it's making sure everything is prepped ahead of time. Damn. Dude, I did learn something. You're not serious. You're not serious. Wait, why would I fucking know what it means? I always thought it was like... I always thought it was like scenery in the plate. Like, or no, wait, what is that called? There's a different word for it. Is it plating? No. Like when you put food in it, a presentation, but like what is it called? Not garnish. It is plating. Okay, never mind. You are in Donkey's new video? I am? Nice. We'll watch it. Is it fucking Drama Mondays?
In this situation, I like to make an adaptation to the recipe by taking a look at all the ingredients I don't have, seeing exactly where the author uses them in the recipe, and then I cross them out. Now, when you're cutting your ingredients, having a sharp knife is very important because it lets you cut things faster and more easily, thus creating the illusion of competence. To keep your knife sharp, make sure you run the knife up and down a honing rod every time before you cook. This won't do anything on account of your poor technique, but it does make a cool sound. Furthermore, if you do have a date, nothing turns a woman on more than being alone in a room with a man sharpening a 10-inch kitchen knife. So now that all your ingredients are chopped and neatly placed in bowls around your cutting board, make sure you take a quick picture for Instagram so your friends think your life is going better than it actually is. Now, every dish is cooked differently, so make sure you cover the smoke detector with saran wrap and follow the recipe closely. While I'm waiting for thermal radiation to do its work, I like to reward my hard work by ignoring the mess I've made and having a glass of wine. In the restaurant industry, this is called a coping mechanism, and all professional chefs do this after their shift. The final part of cooking your meal is plating, which is how your dish will be presented. And this is pretty straightforward. Amateurs put each ingredient beside each other with the sauce on top, but professionals put each ingredient on top of each other with the sauce on the side. So once you put your chicken tenders on top of the fries, it's time to reflect on everything you did wrong. Maybe you substituted flour for cornstarch, got Celsius and Fahrenheit confused on your oven, eyeballed every measurement, literally only had half the ingredients, or maybe your meat was dry because you got hungry and ate the butter instead of putting it in the pan. Whatever you did wrong, don't feel bad about it, just write it down, click 1 star, and hit submit review. Once you finish your meal and prolong starvation for another day, what are the next steps, you might ask? Well, if you're really looking to become a cooking enthusiast and take things to the next level, it's pretty straightforward. Learn the proper way to dice an onion with both horizontal and vertical cuts. This won't improve the taste of your food, but it will allow you to tell everyone else they're wrong. Purchase a $300 Japanese knife. These knives are designed specifically for cutting soft-boiled eggs and green onions to spice up your microwave ramen, but are also the perfect tool for cutting root vegetables on your glass cutting board. Purchase a cast iron skillet. While many think that this is just an 8-pound frying pan made of solid iron, that would be absolute sacrilege, as a true enthusiast knows that cast iron is not a raw industrial, but a misunderstood relic of the past to be worshipped and sensually oiled, only reaching a climax when your wife gives you the ultimatum that it's her or the pan gets the dishwasher cycle. Purchase an immersion circulator that you call a sous vide.
I was just gonna say a sous vide, dude. Everyone that everyone that fucking, I think that's how I know I'm old, but like everyone in my age group, in my group of friends, really got into cooking and like bread making at first, and then like straight up cooking. And they all have sous vides now, and you will never convince me that putting a piece of meat into a fucking bag and boiling it and then frying the outside of it a little bit is like good. I don't know if it's good. I've never had it. Everyone swears by it. It just sounds so fucking weird, dude. It just looks so weird. My mom is saying it's fantastic.
Had it with another month of good content.
You don't boil it? What are you doing? It's not boiling. It's a gentle bath. It's not boiling, but it's a gentle bath. Okay, I'm going to watch Donkey's vid after this. Yep, 90s Kid LARP as bakers on the weekends can confirm.
And then use it exactly 1 time. Run out of money. That's pretty much it. Now it's recipe books for Christmas and forearm tattoos until the day you die. At this point, there's probably only one question on your mind. Should I go pro? And while there's not a lot of competition right now, keep in mind that professional chefs have the challenge of working with some of the most insufferable people on the planet, customers. In addition, you might think, well, if I'm a professional chef, all the food I make for myself would be delicious. Nope, frozen pizza and Jack Daniels. Nevertheless, I don't want to discourage anyone, and it all depends on what you really want from life.
Can we ban React playlists? Most of the videos are shit and we spend half a day watching them. All the best videos come from someone in the chat sending it to you anyway. No, that's not true. I also think you're wrong. I don't think React playlists are fucking shit. You guys are going to say true regardless, but like literally every video that we watch is videos that you like. So.
Eat lukewarm water bag meat.
You're wrong.
For example, if you want to be a pro athlete, your goal is to win a gold medal at the Olympics. If you want to be a pro artist, you hope one day your work hangs in the Louvre. But if you want to be a pro chef, you have to have the dream that one day, however unlikely, a French tire company will finally rate your restaurant 3 stars. Now, if you're looking for a VPN that's...
That is such a bad joke. Okay. Where is the fucking new donkey?
I'm done with Among Us Tuesdays. I'm sorry to all the Among Us Tuesday fans out there, but I'm just not feeling it anymore. When I first got into Among Us, I thought it was such a great and fun game to play with my friends, and it was for a time. You're deceiving people, you're trying to outsmart and trick your friends. It's a very social game, and it can be a lot of fun. But lately, it's just gotten so stale and played out. Really, what is this game? You walk around a spaceship doing chores, and that's exactly what they are, chores. The stupid card reading part doesn't even work. Look at this, it doesn't even work. And you do chores until somebody dies, and then everybody gets into a big argument and starts yelling over each other. There used to be a time where I looked at Among Us with joy, but now I look at the logo and the little minions, and I feel nothing but sadness and despair. Just last Sunday, we were streaming on my Twitch channel, and we were playing with Jack Black and Will Smith, and they actually got legitimately mad at each other because Will Smith was hopping in and out of the vents, and he kept doing that, and he was having a blast, and then Jack Black saw that and voted him out, so Will started crying and swearing, and then he went, "You are not my father!" And he left the room, and we said, Will, what's going on? Are you okay, man? What's going on? And he sounded really angry. He was like, no, I'm just gonna go play a different game, man. I don't want to do
Crazy
this.
that happened.
And I said, well, Will, what game are you gonna go play? And he said,
Fortnite.
Among Us Sunday really ended up being Drama Sunday, and then Drama Monday comes, and I put my Logan Paul video out, and then all of these people that I'm starting a drama with start sending me DMs on Twitter going, hey,
yo, Dunk, what the fuck? Thought we were cool, bro. Every day my bros are changing.
Yeah, we cool, bro. And they're all confused, and I have to be like, look, dude, it's just for a Drama Monday. What happens on Drama Monday stays on Drama Monday. So it feels like so long ago now that I decided to stop making good videos, but now every time I boot up Among Us and see the characters, it sickens me. It sickens me to ever think that I have to play this horrible video game ever again. I miss playing games like Mario, Donkey Kong, Battle Garega, that good stuff, man. Metal Gear Solid, Tekken, Doom, Smash Bros. Those are the video games that inspire me, not Among Us. This game is ruining my life. But even more than that, the reality of the situation is that really I just want to focus more on Among Us Thursdays. That's where I do all my best content.
Oh man, that's great. He's a funny dude. He's a funny guy. I like that. I like that he's shitting on the meta. We made it. We made it into a donkey video. This is as the children say, poggers. Donkey is legit on one the past few days. No, I think he's pretty funny. CD Projekt Red representatives are looking at large Twitch channels to give Cyberpunk early access to. Unfortunately, you were in the middle of watching your 4th straight day of Boo Boo Bennett when they visited the stream. This still can be rectified by playing video games immediately. Gaming now. Gaming in a second. Let's take a look. XQC's playthrough of Cyberpunk.
XQC. And he's gonna fucking open the game, try and be there as soon as the hype's there. Hey, all the viewers tune in, let's go. Speed run the fuck out of the story, try to be the first one to show the ending, get this, get that, the juice, view count huge, and then close the game, never open again, and completely forget it even happened. XQC.
I mean, it's literally true. We all know that's what's going to happen. But here's the reality. I think Soda's talked about this before, where he's like, why is it that good games or like immersive games, immersive single player experiences don't do well? Like every fucking streamer loses a chunk of their audience, even gaming streamers loses their audience when they do that. Well, it's because that's what the market demands. That's literally what Will said he was gonna do with Cyberpunk. I think that's what he wants to do. Yeah, everyone wants to do that. For me, I want to fucking. I'm gonna try to savor it as best as possible. But the reality is that that's what people want. Like, they're not playing it themselves. They just want to like see it. They want to like be the first that fucking saw it and be out with it because they don't give a shit. And most of them are not even going to buy it. The people that are going to buy it and play it are not going to be watching anyway. Because if you don't watch all of it, you're quickly lost. Also, spoilers. Streamers who just do solo games don't lose much viewership. That's not true. That's not even true. I follow like Carnage and a lot of other people. And for example, games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or even Moon, who's a big single player Andy. I mean, he's playing Yakuza. He has half the audience playing Yakuza that he did playing some other game. Because that's, for a lot of people, they just, like, we are entertainers. Did I say it wrong? How do I say Carnage? I don't know how to fucking say his name, man. Give me a break, please, 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 please. The English language is so fucking brain dead. Like, anyway. Play Yakuza? No, I'm not gonna fucking play Yakuza. It's a turn-based game. The one thing I don't do is fucking play games that I don't want to play, okay? Like, you know this. If I don't like something, I don't play it. I literally stop playing it. It doesn't matter what part of the fucking game I'm at. I will literally drop a game at the last mission if I don't enjoy it. Demon Souls? No, bitch. I love Demon Souls. I mean, it was fucking insanely molding, but I love From Software games. Just because the market demands doesn't mean you have to accept it. Yakuza 0 is real-time combat? Yeah, but Yakuza 0 is not a good stream game. And it was a little slow. I mean, even I do that. Like, I definitely look at what the stream demands. You will be playing all of Cyberpunk on stream, or will be played offline? I'll probably play some offline. I'll probably do, like, maybe some side missions. Like, nothing crazy or nothing that is, like, big gaming related. Like, nothing related to the main story I will play on the side, but if there's like a repetitive side quest or something like that, I'll play offline.
Thanks for being you, mate.
Why don't I get a Cyberpunk key? Also, Polish people, the Irish of the Midwest. Okay, well, this is true. Also, because the viewers don't have to be heavily invested in the stream for multiplayer games and or easy to digest games, viewers could just jump in or out. But heavy story single player games, you have to watch from the beginning. Yeah.
Poo-poo.
You guys say view count Andy, but like, it's my job. Like, I love it, and it's not like a job, but it's still kind of a job. So you got to also remember that. Like, I do have to entertain you. And if I'm not entertaining, you leave. I can't keep you here at gunpoint. I would if I could, but I can't. Which means if
Can I get a cake white in
if you
chat?
guys don't want to watch, that means that, you know, I got to figure something else out. The soundtracks, I'm looking at OK Buddy today as well, by the way, before I promised. Soundtracks Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, and Mario Kart Wii have been blocked in its entirety on YouTube by Nintendo. Jesus Christ. Poke finally says it.
And you know what? I'll say it right now.
I want to see the comments on Soda. I bet they're going to say Soda's a fucking hater or some shit. Not false, lol. He watched the IGN review on stream. And they said the main story was only 20 hours. He said that means he can do it in 16. He plans on one tapping it and potentially doing side quests the day after, but we all know that won't happen. Lol. Has he ever done a side quest of any game on stream? He did on a second GTA playthrough, but that pretty much got canceled because people were hacking his shit. He's going to fail to follow the first quest, skip all the dialogue, get lost in the NC market, call it trash, and drops a hot take about how overhyped it is. Bugsnack's got a better score from GameSpot than Cyberpunk. I'm not going to play Bugsnack. I don't know what you're talking about with the view count. I streamed New Vegas and maintained 3 viewers without ever showing the good rat porn. Good one. Poke finally says it.
And you know what? I'll say it right now.
I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch.
Never mind. Let's move on. Got this song and discover we. And you know what? I'll say.
Wonder how Poke's doing. Hit him up. This fan doesn't think Ginny needs.
Like if you get plastic surgery, like boob job, I give her $5.
I don't think you need it.
Hey Chat and
I
Aja.
know.
I just finished my finals for the semester. Can I get a Hasanabi hug?
I didn't mean it like that. I farted. Let's leave.
Like if you get plastic surgery, like boob job, I give her $5.
I don't think you need it.
That's so nice of him. Soda checks in on XQC.
Battlefield, Call of Duty, just chatting,
buff,
watching
buff,
videos.
buff.
Oh, well, this is interesting. He's making his own game. I respect that. Battlefield, Call of Duty, just chatting, watching videos. Oh,
You don't also have to make 30K month. Moomin does it perfectly. He doesn't give a fuck when he has 11K viewers.
Did you see the new donkey?
Yeah, no, I know. Moon, I really respect Moon as a content creator, especially because, well, one, I think his timing is really good. I think he's a very funny guy. I think he's a smart guy too. But I think the thing I like about Moon a lot is that he's been able to develop his own community, like his own space. And that's just like untouchable. And I want that. And I think I've done a decent job at that as well. Like he doesn't really fuck around with most of the metas. He ain't funny or smart. Yes, he is, dude. Same with Lyric. These are guys that have just they have their own communities. They do their own thing. You know, they don't really like ride the wave or anything like that. And I mean, I think I do Summit as well. I do I do some of the metas like every now and then if I mean I look at LSF, right? So I guess in that sense I do participate in the meta from time to time. I play Among Us every now and then, but like not like I rode the fucking Among Us wave. And to say that I did would be ridiculous. All you do is farm React content. I do that for sure. Why don't chatters understand that you want to enjoy a game for stream while simultaneously entertain the most people that you can? Exactly. That is precisely what I want to do. Anyway, I should do Chad Vice again. Ban appeals are going to come back. Chad Vice is going to come back. Do not worry. These are things that I'm going to bring back. Among Us got kind of old fast. You definitely did. Anyone who says I fucking rode the Among Us wave is silly as fuck. Among Us is the best possible way to get outside of the Twitch world, like politicians and shit, to like play a game. But you're ridiculous. It's like saying I rode the election wave. You know what I mean? It's like there's a bad stream game and a good stream game to you is literally 2K viewers and a plus minus 15K gaming stream. That's true. You technically did, but at the tail end of the hype? No, I did not. Like I find that really dumb. To say you did is like I've played Among Us a total of what, like fucking 10 days? Like 10 full days worth of Among Us streams? Like, are you fucking crazy? The people that played Among Us, like XQC played more Among Us in a week than I have at the peak of it than I had in like the entire fucking year. What are you saying? People used to play Among Us like for fucking 12 hours a day. What the fuck are you talking about? You were the one that covered the elections the most? What are you saying? No, that's the joke. Saying that like elections, you did the politics meta is the joke. It's like I don't know, when Tarkov came out, Pestily rode the Tarkov wave.